Hi guys, I'm going to give you some tips today moving forward in regards to napping on the go and out and about. Something I get asked all the time is how do I get my baby who sleeps very well at home to equally sleep well out and about and on the go? Well, the answer is honestly, you can't. It's very normal and natural after babies have reached the age of around 3 months old that they find it quite difficult to sleep for long periods of time whilst you're out and about. That doesn't mean you can't go out though. I say to all my clients that never restrict yourself just due to naps. There's definitely tips and tricks that you can do in the event that you want to go out and you've got to go out. So I'm going to demonstrate here with my fake baby and give you some tips moving forward on what you can do when you have to go out with a bub over the age of around about 3 months old, and this hopefully works. So give you some tips. So first of all, timing is key, just to ensure that you don't lay your baby down too early. You know, if you lay them down too early in the pram, by the time nap time comes, they're going to start to protest because they've gotten to a point where they're quite bored of laying down. So having them sitting upright is key until around about 5 minutes before the scheduled nap time. So around about the 5 minutes before they're due to nap, wherever you are, is where I would recommend at that point then, make sure Bub's strapped in, and then you would lay the pram or recline the pram down at that point, so they're lying flat. At this point here, if you've got the comforter, or they've introduced a comforter, you would introduce the comforter to Bub now. Not too early, because that is going to be your cue for sleep. So once Bub receives the comforter, that's going to send a message that it's, you know, it's around nap time. Also, if you can, white noise. Turn it on, either put it in there or put it up the top of the pram, because that will help as well. So introduce white noise. Once all that's done, definitely need to cover the hood over, and then you need something to cover the front over. This will prevent Bub from becoming too stimulated when it comes to trying to get to sleep, especially when you're out and about. So something, you could either use something breathable like a Muslim wrap or a cloth or a wrap of some sort. If otherwise, alternatively, a Cozy Go. These are relatively new to the market and they're really good. They're safe, they're dark, and they pretty much replicate a pitch black room. So you just clip it on the side and they're breathable and they're safe, and you can also see what's going on. So they're also a good option as well. Once that's happening and that's all done, then you just continue to either walk or rock the pram back and forth until Bub would fall asleep. Generally what you might find around the 40-minute mark, you might find Bub stirring. So in the event that you're at a standstill at that point is when I would recommend you, around the 35-40-minute mark, you start rocking the pram back and forth in hope that motion might just get them through to the next sleep cycle, and you might get a better sleep out of them while they're out and about. So yeah, hope those tips help moving forward when it comes to being out and about. Thanks.